So it seems that everybody is switching away from Premiere Pro nowadays, with some of the biggest creators on this platform leading the charge. The real question is obviously though, why? Well, I've been using it on a daily basis for the last 7 years, and in this video I want to share with you 7 reasons I personally regret starting using it in the first place. Alright, so reason number 1 is something that frustrated me a whole lot throughout these years, and it's slow playback speed. So basically when you're editing in Premiere Pro and you want to play back your footage, it is laggy and choppy. I can't speak for everybody, but I have a pretty good computer. I currently use a maxed out MacBook M1. It's a fantastic, the best laptop I've ever tried, but still, you know, when I throw at it some footage, the chop speed is laggy. And this is a crucial thing in making editing enjoyable. It's just having everything run smoothly. And I honestly thought that choppy and laggy playback speed was just the norm until I saw my friends are using Final Cut or DaVinci Resolve or something like that. That's just flawlessly smooth, and I'm like, what? Ain't that supposed to be a little bit choppy, you know? Alright, so reason number 2 for me is that Premiere Pro, it's it's quite clunky to say the least. What I mean by that, when you open it up, it just has all of these windows open up everywhere, and if you're not editing on a big computer screen, then it's
so irritating how much you have to move things around.
Here in the office, I have a big computer screen. It's not the biggest, it's only 27 inches, but it does its jobs right, and I can enable, to edit without moving the windows everywhere. But I also edit a lot at home. I have 2 kids, so in the evening I want to work a little bit, but I'm at home. And then I have a 17-inch laptop, and it's just a nightmare. You're constantly moving windows back and forth and all that. It just ain't, this streamlined workflow where everything, kind of makes sense. You just have all of these windows open, but you can customize it if you want to, but it's just clunky, Now I've actually been meaning to switch away from Premiere Pro for the last 4 years or so. I just haven't, because I built myself a pretty nice workflow that works great for me, and I know how to do it, which is a big factor. I'm creating so much every day on all of these different platforms that I feel kind of I'm stuck, and I don't want to put in that, that hurdle of learning something new. You understand what I'm saying? But I've actually now made the decision to switch, actually done and bought the program. And in the end of this video, I'll tell you to which program it is, Now, reason number 3 is that Premiere Pro is a subscription-based model, which in itself, isn't a problem at all. You don't have to subscribe. But when the competition doesn't really have it, and they have much better financially available options for you, while also being a program that seems like it's been neglected a little bit and it is buggy, then it becomes a little bit can get a little bit on my nerves, For instance, Final Cut Pro costs $299.9, $300. Costs $300 one-time payment, and you own it forever, And DaVinci Resolve, it's free. But if you want to get the Pro version, which is you get all the features in the free version, but I think you can't export 4K and 10-bit or something like that, then you pay $295 one-time payment. With Premiere Pro, it costs you $20.99, so $21 per month to use it. So I've been using it now for 7 years for Premiere Pro, so for just that program,
I've paid somewhere around, $1,764.
which is quite a lot, and yeah, it just never stops. They just keep taking, my cash, and I'm getting a little bit tired of it, Now, number 4, and this is something that every Premiere Pro user since the dawn of time has complained about, and that is if you've used Premiere Pro for some amount of time, then you most likely have run into it crashing whenever. There's no pattern to it, it just crashes. However, I'm gonna be fair here, it hasn't crashed on me for quite some time now, so maybe there's been some updates or just to have better computer, I don't know, but I can't tell you how many times I've wanted to smash the living shit out of my keyboard and everything around me because I lost so much time because of this goddamn program just crashed, and it's just ingrained in me to do Control S, which is save, all the time, all the time. It's just a thing, I do it all the time. That's another thing, it doesn't save automatically everything you do. You can't go into the settings and do it saves every 3 minutes or 5 minutes or whatever, but Control S is the thing every Premiere Pro user does. Am I right? Now, number 5 is something that makes my inner Viking often go it's buggy for no reasons way too often. I get it is a big complicated program and you can edit so many fantastic things with it. But for the money I'm paying, I don't want it to bug ever. But and then again, I get it. It can happen, you know. But yo, I like it gets me hungry. So number 6 is probably something that affects me way more than a lot of other people because I'm not native English speaking. I know, how can that be? Your English is so flawless, you know. You speak like a true Englishman. I mate. That was cheesy. Anywho, is that it doesn't have a spell checker. Why doesn't it have? This is 2023, you know, Premiere. Why don't you have a spell checker for your, like, save your Icelandic buddy out, you know? Like, I've uploaded here on YouTube hundreds and hundreds of videos, and there are so many times where I spelled something completely wrong, ridiculous, it looks bad. You make me look bad. So, like, now, before I, like, write anything, I go on Google, you'll probably do that too, and, like, paste in whatever I do and see if it, you know, corrects me or not. Spell checker, please. And then number 7 is that I've sometimes experienced rendering issues when I'm trying to render my projects, which like, it gets on my nerves, you know. However, with all that being said, then I'm still obviously using the program, and it's not just because I honestly feel like I'm stuck using it because I've gotten good at it, but it's also because it's a fantastic program to use. You can do so much in Premiere Pro. I mean, one of the best movies I've personally ever seen is Everything Everywhere Everything is such a hard name. Everything Everywhere All at Once. And the entire movie was edited in Premiere Pro. And it won the freaking Oscars, you know? I mean, what more can you ask from a, you know, editing software? Except everything that I just talked about this entire video. But, you know, in all honesty, then I've had it with Premiere Pro. I've tried to switch now for the last 4 years. As I told you before, it is hard to, like, switch programs when you've gotten so used to it and you're, like, editing so much. And I've mustered up the courage now to do it. And I've bought 2 different programs and I'm gonna try them out both and see which one is, like, better for me and the style of videos that I'm creating. And the programs that I chose was Final Cut Pro and DaVinci Resolve. There aren't that many more to choose from. Now, whether you're mustering up the courage yourself to switch away from Premiere Pro or you simply want to stick with it, then if you want to see my entire color grading process and how I color these videos right here, then you should watch this video next.